Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say in a hard conversation is nothing at all. I learned this the hard way when I shared the news that the doctors had given us about our son when I was 8 months pregnant. I shared that news with a friend, and I remember her saying, "Well, you can always have more kids." And I remember in that moment feeling taken aback and being like, this is not the time. Like, I am grieving my unborn child and whether or not he's going to make it out of my womb alive. She meant for it to comfort me, but her words landed like a punch. Now, was she being unkind? Not really. Most people are not unkind in these situations, they are just uncomfortable. As a clinician who's had to share difficult news and as a parent who has received it, here's what I've learned. When we hear heavy news, our instinct is to fill in the silence. But we need to let the news take up air. We need to let it land. And I find that when we take a moment to just pause before we respond, our response become more genuine. So before we jump in, maybe we can ask, do you want advice or do you want someone to listen? Another way we can deal with news is to ask, how can I support you right now? So even just saying, listen, I don't have the words right now, but I'm here. That alone creates connection and keeps that connection alive. So the next time you receive heavy news, especially the ones that catch you off guard, take a moment, let that news land, and let that silence fill the space. And you will surprise yourself the genuine response that will come out because you also need a moment to process that news.